Hi everybody, it's Danielle with Dingbat Beauty. I wanted to film today. I got a little bit inspired by a palette that Natasha Denota put out fairly recently ago. It's not a brand new release. And her palette's beautiful. And we're gonna actually do a little dupe of hers later. But it got me thinking the palettes that I would use to dupe it would be by Ace Beauté. And Ace Beauté is one of top 3 favorite eyeshadow brands, and so I was like, let me see what I've got as far as Ace Beauté goes. And well, I have 11 palettes from Ace Beauté. Now I've dipped into just about everything. The palette I'm going to use today is fairly new. I don't think I have used it yet, but I had a request to do a blue eye look, and this is the blue palette that I would use for a blue eye look with Ace Beauté. Now, Ace Beauté, if you didn't know, is a woman Black-owned brand, and like I've said before in my other videos, I will always try to support smaller businesses, especially POC businesses, whenever I can. And it's not hard with Ace Beauté. They have great products, and I've enjoyed them, and obviously I like them because I have so many, and I know I have a problem, I know, but they actually have one that I don't have yet, and it was just released maybe like 2 weeks ago, and that's Falling For You, which of course, Falling For You, well, I get it probably, but I'm done spending right now. I have a couple things that I have gotten ordered that are on their way, and I actually have 4 other palettes that I was going to do videos on that I haven't. Now, I know 3 of those are green palettes. I know, but I like green. So we're gonna try this out eventually too. But anyway, so I started digging through my Ace Beauté palettes and pulled out all 11 of them that I have. And I really wanted to do some special time for Ace Beauté. I was gonna do like 5 days of Ace Beauté eye looks. But I can't do that because I can't just pick out the 5 that I want to do it on. So I'm going to do one for every palette. And I may do, depending on what that day calls for, if I have to like go out in public or if I'm just doing makeup for fun, I might do 2 different looks using one palette or just do one look on both eyes. Today, since I had the request to do a blue eye look, I'm going to do blue on both eyes. I'm going to do a halo eye look. Now, I don't have any concealer, which is what you would usually use for a cutout or for a halo. I'm just gonna try not to screw it up too bad because I have a concealer ordered that is on the way, but it's not something I use every day. Today I have on moisturizer, then I have Clarins primer, the Instant Smooth Primer. On top of that, I have e.l.f. Putty Blush and Turks and Caicos. And then I have the Peach Perfect loose powder on top of that. On my lips is the Tarte Maracuja lip in Orchid. These things are awesome. Just to really talk about these, I usually go for the lip stains, and I got one of these and I loved it. This is the Orchid. This is the original one that I got. So of course, when I fell in love with it, I looked it up on Ulta, and it's $19 at regular price. I don't know if I'd $19 love it, but I do like it. And it's one of those ones that click on the bottom, so you kind of go through it pretty fast. But then I saw it on Ulta. Let me pull it out for you. I thought I just had it. Yes, here it is. It's a 4-pack for $35. Today, October 3rd, $35, you get 4 full size. They have a total of 8 colors, but these are the 4 colors you get with this pack for $35. Guys, that's such a good deal. This is worth $35. $119 is just too much. I have so many other things to use. But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, yay! So I got it. So this just came yesterday, so I haven't even busted it open, but this is getting to the end, so I'll have to bust it open pretty soon. But I like that. When I don't use lip stains, I'll go with the Maracuja. I do like that a lot. But I have other things too. But that's for today. That's what I've got going on today. I wanted to do something kind of neutral to go so I didn't fight against the blue eye look. So today, we're going to use the Oceanic palette by Ace Beauté. It's a stunner, I gotta tell you. Every time this was on Instagram, I would just be like, ooh, so gorgeous. I have swatched it. So you see my fingerprints from where I have swatched it when I first got it because I could not help myself. So I'm going to swatch this for you real quick. Today we are going to play with the blue colors as requested. If you guys have a request, you want to see something, I don't think there's a color out there I don't have. And if there's a palette in particular that you're wanting me to try out, I'm happy to do that too. I might even already have it. And don't worry about it being an older palette. I usually buy things that are just not like fly-by-night things. I'm going to buy products that I'm interested in using and seeing how they are. Speaking of, I did get 2 of the Glam Light palettes for their happy hour release. I got the wine and the dirty martini, which hopefully those will be here fairly soon. The wine I got for a friend of mine, and she said that I could test it out, so we'll be doing that as well. So we had a lot of fun stuff coming up. So I'm gonna stop chatting, I'm gonna wash my hands, and then I'm gonna swatch this palette for you, and we'll be right back. And this palette does have a nice mirror. Most Ace Beautés do have nice mirrors with them, not all of them, but for me it's not required. I can go either way. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got something to drink. I watched a little YouTube while I swatched for you guys. I do want to give a shout out to Appy Dabs. That's who I was watching. She has a sick family right now, and we're just wishing her well, and hopefully she gets better. I have noticed that her videos have not been as frequent as they usually are, so wishing her well and hope she gets back to filming on her usual schedule and that everybody in her family is okay. So getting to my swatches. These are those beautiful swatches. Now, guys, I'm sorry, I'm having a little issue in my kitchen with a leak, so I've been ripping up some tile, and so I'm a little banged up from that, if you can see. Now, these colors are phenomenal, absolutely beautiful. I'm not a glitter girl, but I will do a shimmer in a heartbeat. Now, this gorgeous color is Mykonos. That one right there, and this one's not showing up quite as well on camera, but that one is Anemone. I hope I'm saying that right. That one always throws me for a loop. So Anemone is that one. But today we're going to be focusing on the blues. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully it's not terrible. We'll see. Now the only thing I did while I was off camera, as far as like makeup goes, is I added the Bailey Sarian. Where did I put that? There it is. I used tan lines from Bailey Sarian's Venice Fling palette with her collab with the States. I know you guys are like, you mention that palette all the time. Well, I'm sorry. It's a palette I use all the time because it has that great color there. The other colors are good too, but I mean, what I dip into, you know, several times a week is the tan lines because it just makes a good all over base color. I do have eye primer on. My usual Beauty Crop Stuck On You is what I've got on as the primer. So, all right, guys, I guess we're gonna get started. I have my brushes and they're clean, and hopefully I won't mess this up too awfully bad. So we'll see. All right, guys, I had to get my plan of attack and kind of look and decide what I needed to do for these eyeshadows. So we are going to start with some color. One more thing going up over this palette here. The shimmers are absolutely stunning, but so are the mattes. This palette has 6 shimmers, 9 mattes. It's 15 15 pan palette. And it is just so beautiful. You can see why I was so captivated by it. And there's just so many options. It's got the lighter kind of periwinkle lavender colors over there. It's got these beautiful greens, which you know I love. And then of course the blues. And the looks that people have created with this are just amazing. I've seen a lot of cut creases. And usually I'm not going to do a cut crease or anything like that because I need something that I can just wear to the grocery store or a doctor's appointment or something like that. So I need like basic B looks, sorry. But I do wild colors, so I'm not afraid of that at all. I just, you know, don't go crazy with the eyeliner or anything like that. So, all right, we're going to get started. All righty. All right. Here we go. I'm going to start with a very deep blue lagoon color. And this palette does have the mirror, so I've been folding it back. And I'm just using that, if you see me looking off of the corner, as my mirror. This is going on beautifully. All of Ace Beauté's palettes have been reformulated, and I don't have any of the new version. These are all the old formulation. This is fairly recent, and I'm not gonna buy repeats of palettes I already have just to have the new formula. But when I do get the Falling For You, the new release, and I will try it out and see if the formula is just as good as this one. I have never had any issues. I mean, look, I'm using the dark blue, no fallout at all. Stunning, stunning. Now, I wouldn't have been mad if there was fallout. I know I've got the rest of my makeup done already, but I mean, that's to be expected. All right, and I'm gonna leave that space for the halo right there. All right. There's so many blues in here. That I want to use as many as possible. All right, the color I'm using right now is Blue Clam. All right, very nice. Let me change out the brush. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm trying to just get a plan of attack. All right, I think I'm going to go with a dark shimmer on that kind of outer part and then a lighter blue kind of shimmer in the middle part of the halo. So that's what we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna jump in there with Marina. Now I don't have my glasses on, guys, so if I'm accidentally call it the wrong thing, I'm sorry, but I'm doing the best with no glasses. Let's see if that picks up at all. Usually shimmers I apply with my finger because they just kind of stick better. We'll see. No, yeah, that's fine. But this is not Ace Beauté's fault. This is absolutely my fault. Let me go in there with my finger. I can always blend it out, right? It's only makeup. If we mess up, we just wash it off and start all over again, right? Don't stress out about those small stuff. And this is absolutely small stuff. And I know if you guys know me, you see in several videos I have not had my nails painted. I am not depressed. I just have been doing a lot of stuff at the home in the yard, and I just did not want to mess with nail polish. But and it was due for them to have a little bit of a break anyway. So I am planning on a nail look for October, but I just need to get some of this dirty hand stuff taken care of first. All right, so now we're going to go in with the lighter blue. Just put it right there in the middle. I hope it's showing up on camera as good as it shows up for me right here. I am gonna have to do a little bit of blending. Very nice. I don't know if the rest of you folks out there, the Gen Xers, have been scarred with blue eyeshadow. That was a big thing when we were young ladies in the 80s. Was the blue eyeshadow. So it is a color that I don't tend to use very often. I think it can come off not the best, but I think this, oh, it's bold. It is a bold look, that's for sure. So I'm just gonna go back in and we're gonna use a little bit. Let's do some Lagoon. That's this darkest one right here, right there. That's the Blue Clam that I was using up there. There's Marina, and then that's the one that was in the center that is, I believe, Bay. And then now I'm gonna use this very darkest one just to kind of play with it, just to use another blue. Yeah, blue is definitely outside my comfort zone, that's for sure. And I know it, you know, monochromatic looks are super popular right now, but I like other looks as well. And you know what? I'm just as happy with a brown eye as I am with blue. Probably happier, honestly, because I just feel like I would just be too nervous just walking around with these blue eyes. All right, just add in a little bit more just to come off a little bit closer down to the waterline. Just want it to show up when I have my eyes open. All right, let's blend a little bit. Get rid of these hard lines. I'm sorry if I covered up the camera with the palette. Now let's just blend a little bit. Oh, that's a little bit high too. Oh well. This is gonna be a fun little look. Just blend it out. All the shimmers and mattes played well with each other. It was a very good palette. I'm excited that I actually got the chance to use it again. Not again, use it for the first time, sorry. I did dip into it that first time, but just for swatches. Just adding a little bit more dark right there. Okay, I'm going to go off camera and put on my eyeshadow and, I mean not eyeshadow, duh, that's what we just did. Put on my eyeliner and mascara and we'll see what the finished look looks like. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I added some eyeliner. I'm using the ColourPop black gel eyeliner and then the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. And I know I use this all the time because that's what I like and that's what I use. I'm not gonna buy new products every time I film something that's just wasteful, and you guys shouldn't do that either. Now, full disclosure, I am not crazy about the eye look, mainly because the shades are so pretty, but they're also too close that I don't think it's showing up quite the difference. Now, see that I think that one now looks darker than that one. So I'm going to go in with the wet wipe I've been using to wipe my fingers off with, and I'm going to go in and clear off some of that halo space and go in there with one of the periwinkle colors just to have a little bit more dimension, just have something a little bit more defining. Now, all that, I mean, I used 4 different blue eyeshadows in this look, not one single speck of fallout. It's fantastic. I love Ace Beauté, and if you've not tried them, I 100% think you should. I think their site is easy to use if you want to order directly from there. They're awesome. So let's go in there, and this is absolutely not Ace Beauté's fault. This is 100% my hang up with blue eyeshadow. It's definitely not something that I would leave the house in. And yeah, I did take it all the way up to the eye wrap because I'm just screwing around and I can do what I want. So if you don't want to go that high, obviously you don't have to, but we're going to clear out the middle and go in with that periwinkle color. See, it's just makeup. It comes right off. Let me find a clean square. All right, good. Go in there, do the same thing over here. I am not one that uses a lot of makeup wipes. I don't like them. I know they're bad for the environment, but I do get them periodically in the mail, and I think most people close to me are about sick of makeup wipes. So I've had this pack and I've just been using it for when I film to clean my fingers off after I do palettes, swatches. All right, now we got some clear space right there. We are going to go in and add like the periwinkle blue color. And let's see, get a clean brush. Let's see, we're going to go in with the matte, which is Bally, that one right there. And then on top of that, we're going to do Bora Bora, which is that color right there. And I actually have a Bora Bora color in a blush from e.l.f. that I use pretty frequently. I like that putty blush. If you've used it and you didn't like it, did you use it with the putty blush? No, yeah, putty blush brush. I heard that was the tip to make it work really well. No, I didn't go back in and add primer over that space. Maybe if I was going out, I probably would, but I'm not. All right. There we go, get a little bit more. And go in on this side, do the same thing. So would you guys rather me split up palettes and do like 2 looks, or do you want me to match? I really don't have a preference. I think it's whatever I'm kind of in the mood for, but if you guys like it one way better than the other, that's fine. But it just depends on the day. If I'm not doing anything, 2 eye looks are fine. Obviously, if I'm going out in public, I'm not going around with walk around with 1 purple eye and 1 green eye. Not usually, at least. So, all right, a little bit more of the Bally. no, of course you guys saw me, I did not add any primer where I took it off before, but it seems to be just fine. All right, then go back in with my finger into the Bora Bora and just dab it right there in the middle. There we go. I think that's getting us a little bit more closer to where I like to be. Oh, that was my fault. That wasn't, that was me accidentally touching my cheek. There we go. All right. And I didn't forget to mention like foundation or anything like that. Like I've said in previous videos, I just don't wear foundation at all. So, all right, I'm going to sharpen up my edges. Since I have a wet wipe anyway, this is the only time I'll ever do this. All right, there we go. It's kind of cut. How do you like that? All right, I've seen people use tape and things like that. That's fine. Whatever you want to use. Oh, that one's a little high. There we go. A little bit too, too high on that one. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I try. I swear I do. I try. Let that one dry a little bit. Let me blend that out a little bit more. It looks like this eye's like, wow. And that eye's kind of normal. There we go. Just kind of soften that out a little bit. All right, well guys, this is my look. I am absolutely not going out anywhere with blue eyeshadow. It's just not a color that I'm comfortable with. I don't even think with a blue evening dress I would go all in with the blue eyeshadow look, but the palette itself is absolutely stunning. I absolutely recommend that you check out Ace Beauté, obviously. Oh, and I'm not being sponsored or anything. This is just my opinion. I don't know what I like. There we go. Very beautiful. They really knocked it out of the park on that one. I love it. And if you want to see something in particular, please just let me know. I'm going to pick another palette. We've got 10 more to choose from and do another look, and then I'll have the day 2 on my sign. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, that would be awesome too. I greatly appreciate it. And y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.